Sherry Hamilton, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Bradley?
Great. Are you ready to enjoy an Americano from Cafe Loka?
Yeah, it's delicious. Thanks for bringing it.
No problem. So you work for IG, which used to be Investors Group Management.
Yeah. So now we're IG Wealth Management. We've just gone through an exciting rebrand. We've been in business for 91 years.
Wow.
So every now and then I think it's time to do an identity facelift. But we're still the same company, Canadian company, over 400 offices across Canada, over 1 million Canadian clients.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what services you offer?
Sure. So we're a full-service financial planning company. So we do investments, insurance, mortgages, and basically our goal is to get a financial plan for all of our clients so we can take the guesswork out of what's retirement look like. We're going to help them achieve their goals. You know, maybe it's they want to take annual trips, or maybe it's large purchases, some estate planning, tax planning. We do all of that.
That's great. Can you tell us what's the most common mistake people make when investing their own money?
There can be a couple things. One is trying to time the market. So, you know, thinking that they know when there's a downturn in the market and they're going to put lump sums in, or fund picking. You know, they heard from a friend or their plumber or their yard person or whomever, their hairdresser, that there was a good buy on something, or that their family made money. And so, you know, taking that advice and trying to apply it to their situation.
And what would you say is the benefit to using you over a bank for investments?
So just like I said earlier about the full financial planning, it's really important for people to know, you know, what are the best ways that they can utilize their income, how can they save taxes. So having a full plan when you look at insurance and mortgages and investments, and being able to take all those pieces of the puzzle and put it together and basically produce a draft that we would work on, you know, review annually as your situation changes, so that you're in control and you really know what's going on. People are busy, right? They work, they've got children, they've got families. They don't have time necessarily to look at all those pieces that we do. That's what we do. And then relationship building. With my clients, you know, I know their children, I know their family story. I'm there with them, whether it's a time of, you know, in the good and the bad, right? So making sure they're prepared. Yeah.
Why should someone get independent life insurance rather than creditors insurance for their mortgage?
So when you have individual life insurance, basically the face amount that you own stays the same. So the face amount might be, you know, somebody might have $500,000 of life insurance. And the premiums oftentimes for individual insurance is less expensive than creditors insurance. So what creditors insurance is when you purchase insurance on the value of your home. So you pay the premium for that. The beneficiary is the lender, so whether it's the bank or the financial institution, and not somebody that you select, whereas when you have an individual policy, you choose your beneficiary. And the other thing is that if you purchase creditors insurance on your home, again, if we were to use the example $500,000, as you pay down your mortgage, the balance you owe decreases, but you're still paying the premium for that $500,000.
Can you tell us more about the mortgage side of IG?
Yeah, sure. So we have a great mortgage department here. We have an in-house mortgage planning specialist who really is great at thinking outside of the box and coming up with different solutions for different families. It's not always one product fits all. Just this past month, I've done 5 mortgages competing with bank interest rates and been able to secure the mortgages here. Sometimes it's not about the interest rate, though, Bradley. Sometimes it's about just the options that you can get with your mortgage that people are unaware of, like prepayment options if they want to pay it down quicker, bridge financing, or just coming up with different solutions. So her name's Erin Doucette, and she is amazing at that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the new promotion that you have for first-time home buyers?
Yeah, so it's really exciting. We're giving first-time home buyers the opportunity to get an introductory lower interest rate, and they need to qualify with their credit rating and their credit score, and their debt service ratio. But other than that, they come in and we're able to give them a discounted rate to help them get in their first home.
And can you tell us more about the promotion that we just started with Gardner Realty?
Yeah, sure. So the promotion is if people come in and just do an insurance needs analysis, because we don't know necessarily what we need for insurance. We don't know if it's, people talk about life insurance, but there's critical illness insurance, there's disability insurance. So just making sure that you and your family are protected if you come in and meet with me and do a quick 20-minute little session, basically I'm going to give you $100 off your home inspection.
Who can pass that up?
I know, right?
And in your opinion, what would be the best investment that someone could make?
I think that's really subjective and individual for each person. I think that, depending on your age, your risk tolerance, how much sweat equity you want to put in, depends on what's best for every individual. I think it's very, very personal and depending on what works for you. However, I will say real estate's a good investment.
I was waiting for it. Well, thanks for chatting with us today, Sherry.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tune in next week for another Pints with the Pros with the Thyroid Group of Gardner Realty, Royal LePage.